Panther Metals is a 100% subsidiary, local subsidiary of the UK company, also called Panther Metals. They're main board listed. They currently have assets in Canada and Australia. The local Australian team, we were tasked with acquisition of further projects and development of those projects to proof of concept. We spent the last 12 months doing that and getting it ready for a conversion to an ASX float after we proved our concepts at Coglia, being a JORC exploration target of up to 50 million tonnes of nickel, and finding the maiden anomaly, gold anomaly at 40 Mile Camp in the Mongolia project. We're really excited. I'm really excited about the project. We've got a lot of areas that we can really get into and hit the ground running and get all local team, all local crew, and really start smashing some balls out of the park. We've got the Coglia nickel cobalt JORC exploration target. Again, as I previously mentioned, that's up to 50 million tonne JORC exploration target at the moment. We're looking to convert that into a resource, fully compliant inferred resource, within the first half of listing. We've got targets at nickel sulphide targets, red flag, multiple, with peak grades of 1.25% as a grab sample. And then we've got some really great gold hits in the area around Mongolia that need to be investigated at Bergville East and Ironstone, and not to mention, of course, the 40 Mile Camp anomaly. In the Northern Territory, we have the Marikai and Anabaru projects, tenements. They're really exciting. They've yet to be fully explored. Very little drilling and some great regional gold mines in the area on the same structures. When we can get back in there, when the weather allows us in the new year, we certainly will be, and we intend to go and do some mapping followed by some drilling. So Elon Musk even recently stated that nickel supply is his greatest concern for scaling lithium-ion cell productions. So that, combined with the fact it's a future critical mineral, and the fact that we have a demand increase base of 400% forecast for the next 8 years, makes nickel, either in a lateritic or sulphide form, extremely valued commodity. And we're looking to exploit that, obviously, out there at Mongolia, Coglia, and our red flag projects in WA. Panther Metals provides a unique opportunity in that it ticks a lot of boxes. There's infrastructure, access. We have all of our permits of works in place for our initial targets. We have multiple commodities, the nickel cobalt, the nickel sulfides, the gold, and we have copper anomalies and potential uranium in the Northern Territory as well that's yet to be investigated. There's so many walk-up targets that it's actually, it's been a job for me to pare back those that are actually the top priority out of the ones that are still high quality. So myself, I'm a mining engineer with over 20 years experience. A lot of local work in the gold fields and also some iron ore work in the Pilbara. For the past 15 years, I've been a consultant in the mining industry out of West Perth, and that's taken me all around the world to gold mines in Finland, to sulfides in Indonesia and everywhere in between. I have over the past few years branched out into private mine development, including Rose Dam. To date, we've extracted and processed over 30,000 ounces from that project. Dr. Kerem Senna, he studied under Dr. David Groves. The point there being is that Dave wrote the book on orogenic gold. This is what led Kerem, Dr. Senna, to the Pine Creek origin. He did his doctorate there. So he's full bottle on orogenic gold. He's full bottle on the geology of orogenic gold in WA. More specifically, he has runs on the board through his company, Ariana Resources, developed over 3.6 million ounces of gold in Europe to date. And then we have Ranko Matic. He's a chartered accountant and very experienced board member. He also runs his own advisory business concerning corporate. So he's able to provide a lot of support there for the CFO and COSEC capabilities of the company. We have quite the experienced team, and we're looking to take advantage of that moving forward. Yeah, so we're looking at using the funds to do a fairly aggressive 2-year exploration program across WA and the Northern Territory assets. We have our approvals in place for those that we can get into straight away, including conversion of the Coglia jet to an inferred resource, creating some value in potential resources at 8 Footwell, Bergville and Ironstone gold, and really getting into the field mapping and follow-up drilling in the Northern Territory. We have a constant news flow planned of nickel and gold results, be they intercepts or all the results from the field. We have a large area of targets to walk up to, and some of these ones that we don't even touch until the 2nd or 3rd years will provide further and future sustained releases.